It is Love Week.
Love Week, baby.
My name's Haley Spikes, and I'm a worship leader at our Old Brooklyn campus.
It is Love Week at Christ Church, and I am headed to my Love Week project right now. I am teaming up with an amazing group of people that are going to be rehabbing a home of a family in our church that have been at our church forever. And I'm headed there to meet a bunch of young, strong guys because we're going to empty out a few rooms in this house. And we're going to get ready for painters to come tomorrow. And then flooring's going to be the next day. And next Friday, we're going to put everything back where it belongs. And we're going to be able to show her this new home. And we have landscapers coming. It's an amazing time to be together. It's an amazing time to serve and just give back. It's one of my favorite things that we do as a church. We all get these awesome Love Week shirts.
Kicked off Love Week yesterday, which is, we've got several projects every day that people are signing up to be a part of, to go help in the community, make a difference, show some love. And I think we've got over 400 people signed up for this. So there's gonna be all different kinds of things, building beds for kids. A group of kids are going on a mission trip to Tennessee. We're doing hygiene kits for Renee Jones Center, which helps with human trafficking, all kinds of awesome things. So today the kids leave for the mission trip. So what part of what I'm doing for Love Week is I got a kid's name that I'm going to be praying for every day by name. Just praying that God does something awesome in their lives. And we're gonna go send them off this morning at about 8 a.m. So I gotta go get ready, and then we have church, and it should be a really good day. How do you feel for the trip, Tay?
I'm a little bit nervous.
What makes you nervous?
But excited.
Like, is it nervous excitement?
I'm just nervous for like how chapel's gonna go, and then I don't know.
You're gonna be so good.
Being a leader.
First time being a leader. What? What? Yes, yes, yes. Huh? You so excited? How you feel, baby? Pregnant?
Baby's big.
The kids stayed up late last night. 6 months.
25 weeks.
And you called my name, said you knew me long before I was born.
Claire are here at the church, and we are participating in the Big Hearted Blooms event. Claire, show them our vases.
So, Mom, I picked this one
Owl.
for my mom. It's like an owl. And then I got this plain one for me.
And so this lady named Sue came up with this company called Big Hearted Blooms, and she repurposes flowers from funerals, weddings, corporate events. And all of the vases that they get, that they put the bouquets together, are donated. And they put bouquets together and they go to nursing homes and they go to vet homes and drop off flowers to people that need it.
This year for Love Week, I got to go on our student mission trip. And I have been on, I think, 7 or 8 in my life. And I think this one was definitely my favorite.
There is no river that runs wide as your goodness. There is no mountain that stands tall as your faithfulness. There is no river that runs.
It is Love Week this week, and we thought it'd be fun to have our videos kind of smashed together to show what we're doing to serve. One of the girls on staff and I just went and bought a bunch of school supplies for one of the schools in Old Brooklyn so that they could have some supplies. Love Week is like one of those things that I do that makes me I feel so incredibly lucky to be a part of organizing and planning and making this a reality, because it is a ton of work behind the scenes. Our staff does a phenomenal job, And then we have so many leaders who just volunteer their time, and then everyone from the church is just volunteering their time. So it's over 400 people who are just giving of themselves this week to make a difference in the lives of others. And I love it. It's one of my most favorite things we get to do. So, Love Week, baby.
I'm sitting here in my hammock and I'm listening to the birds. Can you hear it? And I was reading and I was thinking about this week and I'm exhausted. But I'm exhausted from like all the good. There's so much good happening and I would do it all over if I had to. And I'm just so grateful for all that God has been doing this week in work and in our church and in the lives of the people that I've been able to talk to and serve with. And it's just been, although exhausting, very refreshing. And as I sit here, just trying to gain a little bit of energy, just hearing the birds and seeing the trees move, just like really does remind me how good God is. And I just want to show him so much gratitude in these moments because it's rare that I'm this exhausted and feel this good.
It's officially the last day of Love Week, and Jake and I are headed to do our last serve project. We're gonna go clean someone's house. It's a house that we've had a bunch of crews there, so it's the last day. We're gonna wrap the whole thing up. They did new floors and painted and all kinds of different things, and so we're gonna go clean it so she can come home today and be in her new house.
I was just so blown away by our high school students and their hearts to give and the generosity and kindness that they showed all week, whether it was on-site or off-site. They were inclusive and loving and just had such empathetic hearts toward those that we served. It was just such a beautiful, beautiful thing to witness. And I got to sit back from the sidelines and just watch it all. And I just felt so grateful that I got to be there and so grateful that I got to serve alongside these students. And then at night, we made so many meaningful connections and had really, really quality time with the Holy Spirit that was just so needed. I just feel overwhelmed. I feel like my cup is full. I feel like if you ever get the chance to go on one of these trips or serve as a leader on one of these trips, I highly recommend that you take it because it is definitely life-changing for the high school students, but I think sometimes even more so for the adult leaders who get to do life alongside of these kids that just want so badly to get it right. And I'm so grateful that I got to participate in Love Week in such a meaningful and impactful way. And I cannot wait to do it again next year.
My name's Haley Spikes, and I'm a worship leader at our Old Brooklyn campus. And this Love Week, I had the amazing opportunity to partner with our kids and help serve on the mission trip in Tennessee. So our team was able to help 2 families in particular, and we were able to do house repairs and yard work and digging in ditches, and it was just so amazing to just see how God was working in these kids' hearts. Not only this, but also God working in these communities. For me, it was so special because this was my first mission trip ever, and the group of girls that I was able to lead, it was also all of their first mission trip, so we were able to just experience this together and just feel how God was working throughout the week. For me, I believe that Christ is needed in these kids' hearts and lives more than ever. And for me, being a young adult, I was able to experience living middle school and high school without Christ being the center of my heart. And I was also able to experience having Christ in my life towards the end of my high school career, and just seeing how Christ worked in these girls and boys' hearts this week, and how they can take this home and really use Christ as a force for good in their life was just amazing. And I'm just so grateful that I was able to experience this with all of these kids and leaders this week. And it's definitely an experience that I will keep in my heart for the rest of my life.
There's a Bible verse in Psalms, and it says that God is the strength of my heart and my portion forever. And one of the best parts about Love Week is just seeing the way that God works in such incredible ways. We have, I think, 45 people on a mission trip in Tennessee this week, and just the stories that have been pouring in, the unity that Love Week brings to just like put yourself aside and just go love and serve other people. It's bringing people together and making friendships, and it's just so incredible. And I just feel so thankful for our church. I just want to say a huge thank you to our staff and every person who's volunteered, because man, you have made such an incredible impact, and I'm so thankful to get to be a part of something so great. I love you guys, and I will see you next time.